Hi everyone, welcome to Strong Bonds TV. I'm Simba. I'm a pastor, I'm a marriage coach, I'm also a wedding celebrant. I'm here to talk to you about everything to do with marriage. So this being our first episode, I'm going to take you through what I call the 3 pillars of marriage. I believe that these are the 3 that sustain the institution of marriage. Pillar number 1, very important, premarital preparation. Some would call it premarital coaching. Some would call it premarital counseling. It's all one and the same thing. The thing is, you have to get prepared. You have to do your preparation well before you get married. Learn about marriage itself. Learn about how to manage finances as a couple. Learn about, managing your expectations before you jump into marriage. So it's important for you to find a couple that you go to that prepares you, that talks to you about what intimacy is all about, how marriage is lived. That's very important. And I know some of you will say, we never had an opportunity to go through premarital coaching. I believe you still have a chance. You can still do that. Even 2-3 years into your marriage, you can still find a marriage coach who can take you through that. So that's very important. That's one pillar on which marriage stands on. So it is a very important pillar. Then pillar number 2 is enrichment. You need to strengthen your marriage. Now that you're married, there's stuff that you need to do, there's stuff that you need to learn so that you strengthen your marriage. It's very important. I've always said this, that marriage is an empty box. And if you want to enjoy your marriage, you need to make sure that you deposit something into that box so that you can withdraw from that box later on in your marriage. There's no love in marriage. There's no joy in marriage. There's no peace in marriage. If you want to see peace in marriage, you've got to put that peace into that empty box that is called marriage so that you can withdraw from that box. So it's important for you to define, to be intentional about what you want to see in your marriage. Very important principle. So enrichment is very, very key. Attend as many marriage seminars as you can. Read about marriage. There are so many books that have been written about marriage. Read about marriage. Read about how to manage finances as a couple. Read about how to enhance your intimacy as a couple. By so doing, you are strengthening your marriage. Very important principle. Then the 3rd pillar, which I believe is very, very important, is managing conflict. Managing conflict. Marriage is not a stone-free ride. The fact that you brought 2 people together who are from 2 different backgrounds, it means that conflict is inevitable. So it's important for you to then agree as a couple on how you're going to deal with conflict whenever it arises in your marriage. So you need to get people that you go and talk to. You need to agree and say, whenever we have a problem, whenever we've reached a gridlock, we must go and see a counselor of our choice, someone that we both respect, or a couple rather that we both respect. So that is very important. So crisis counseling is very important for a couple. My wife and I have been married for over 20 years, and I'll say to you that it wasn't all rosy, but we have to count on the people that we look up to. So it's important that you have people that you look up to that are more like your accountability partners, and you must go to these people whenever you have issues, whenever you have a perpetual problem that you have that has been recurring for years, and you want help. It's very important. You need to manage conflict well. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. Please subscribe. Go to Strong Bonds TV and just subscribe and share with your friends, and please enjoy your marriage. God bless you.